don't know about y'all, but weekend workouts, I don't want to work out on the weekend, but we're going to tell you the benefits. Okay, let's talk about the positive because working out in the summer can be hard. New research is showing weekend-only workouts may be just as good for your heart as working 5 days a week. The CDC recommends 150 minutes, that's a lot, of weekly exercise. That easily breaks down into 30 minutes, 5 days a week. Manageable. But now Harvard researchers say people who jam an entire week's worth of exercise into just 2 days aren't insane. They cut their risk of heart attack by 27%, which is not far behind people who do see that weekly, consistent 5-day-a-week workout. They saw a 35% drop, so that's good. Let's bring in NewsNation medical contributor Dr. Dave Montgomery. Okay, first we got to get in the mindset to kill it on the weekend because really, I'm not feeling it. So tell me what I need to do to get my mind right.
Oh, listen, I'm a weekend warrior too sometimes. I think that, very many people just sort of can't find the time to get it done during the week. And although sometimes I push back on my patients, doing it on the weekend is better than not doing it at all. The research has been very clear about this, 150 minutes, but it hasn't been so clear as to whether or not we could do it in 2 days or 3 days or 4 days. And this study suggests that, in fact, you could. Now, listen, I think from a overall standpoint, right, there are about a third of Americans who simply don't exercise at all. And this tells us, hey, if you really just get started a couple days a week, that you can do your heart a lot of good, Adrienne.
But you could also injure yourself because if you're trying to push it on the weekend and you might not have the best form, it may not be beneficial. So do the pros outweigh the cons?
Yeah, well, you can injure yourself 5 days a week. It does depend on your form. That's a really important thing. People who run or walk could actually have poor form. So that's a really important point. And then the intensity matters, right? So the research has said for a really long time, and this new research did not sort of refute this, which is the intensity that's the best over the age range is moderate intensity. Moderate intensity is brisk walking, for example, or anything that gets your heart rate up. And when you're engaged in it, you can't have a full conversation without, taking a deep breath. That's an easy way to see if you're doing moderate exercise.
I like that. I like that. Let's talk real quickly about this trend on TikTok. People are drinking borax, like the cleaning agent, borax. They're putting a pinch of it in water, saying it can reduce inflammation. What in the actual? Why? Is there truth to this? I hope not.
Well, listen, I looked at this because I wanted to know exactly what was in borax. And as I was reading, boric acid is also found in pesticides, herbicides, and paint. So let me just say this, okay? When it comes to my health, I'm not going to get advice about, neurotoxins from TikTok. I can tell you that right now. And I would suggest that everybody else do this. There's just no reason for us to go to detergent enhancers for our health. Boron is found in, check this out, wine. Come on, that's more fun.
Drink some wine.
That's more fun than borax. Come on, give me a break.
But I'm just like, what teenager or 20-something or 30-something-year-old has joint pain and needs to reduce inflammation anyway? Because I know it wasn't a 60-year-old that came up with this thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, probably ones that aren't exercising. Even our teenagers and adolescents aren't exercising. If you don't use it, you lose it. Adrienne, we want everybody to engage in exercise. And here's a certifiable point. Do not drink, eat, or in any other way consume borax or boric acid sitting in a jar or a dish or a glass. It doesn't matter.
And if you're under age 21, don't be consuming wine either. Go talk to your mom and dad because you have a serious problem if you have inflammation at age 17. But Dr. Dave Montgomery, thank you so much for being with us and for that prescription. We appreciate it.
Great to be with you, Adrienne.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.